Hey, how you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. This video popped up on my feed. It's by Crowbcat. Love this guy's videos. If you've never checked him out before, you will not be disappointed, especially if you're a gamer. So he did a video recently on Cyberpunk 2077, which we all know has been a complete dumpster fire, a disaster of a release. All these AAA titles, all these big name publishers and developers are just completely dropping the ball when it comes to all these games that have been promised for so many years, and the expectations just keep on rising, the hype keeps on building, and then eventually the game comes out and it falls and crashes. And it is entertaining. I don't want to waste any more time. If you want to see more videos like this, whether it's just me chilling with the tea, we got tea today, so drop an L for the tea. Let's check out Overpromise, Sell, Underdeliver, Cyberpunk 2077.
CD Projekt Red. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline. The feeling of being there, of walking the streets.
Oh, this was such a hype.
Is really going to be breathtaking.
Opening though.
This
I got hyped when I saw that.
Potential to be very, very special.
This is going to be an RPG. This is going to be very, very deep and very crunchy and very mechanical.
This is the real deal. They really know what they're doing.
All of it looks absolutely next level.
Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most anticipated games coming out next year.
Dude,
fingers crossed.
I'm getting No Man's Sky vibes already.
Danny. Fingers crossed.
We need to properly go through everything, balance game mechanics, and fix a lot of bugs. A huge world means a huge number of things to iron out, and we will spend the additional time doing exactly that.
Cyberpunk has been delayed once again for the third time.
That's not a problem. I didn't mind it though. I didn't mind that they delayed it.
Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
Dude, this music is like
For this
super
December
epic.
7th review embargo period, I am not allowed to show you my own gameplay footage. I can only use footage provided by CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt Red wouldn't allow us to
red
use our
flag.
own recorded gameplay for
What?
this review.
Nope. We have our official video review coming with our own footage as soon as we are able to.
I didn't even know that. What's
All right.
happening?
Check this out.
Oh no! Oh, here it comes. Dude, what a break of immersion instantly. Look at the T-poses. How? How do you let that go through? Oh my goodness. Oh no. No. No way. How do you... Dude, it looks like worse than a PlayStation 1 game sometimes. Oh my goodness. They forgot to... Why even put any text at all? This is already depressing me. It's all the same. I might need more tea.
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough.
We've greatly enhanced our crowd and community systems to create the most believable city in any open world game to date. The city's streets are bustling with crowds of people from all facets of life, all living their lives within a full day and night cycle.
Just the difference of this voiceover to the gameplay is ridiculous, man. Oh my god, no way. Oh, that's horrible. I feel like I'm in the Matrix, but you've woken up.
Anything you want to
Or
get off
something.
your chest about the game that you're excited to tell us?
We put so much work into making sure that the city feels the best. We just really wanted to make sure that those people that live in the Night City, they're real.
Everyone's just super impressed, and the universal compliment that I'm seeing is that the world of Night City and its outskirts, there's just a beauty to it, a level of attention to detail to it that is
Didn't I hear that all the places were a bunch of like stripper
it is
joints
the
and
most detailed
stuff?
world they've ever seen in a video game, period.
Like it's just an endless amount of strip clubs. Oh my, like that is worse than PlayStation 1. What happened to gaming? Stop motion. They brought it back in video games. I can't believe this is a 2020 game. This is
when
the future.
When you are in Night City and you're moving around Night City in first person, it's really, really exciting. And it's something that I've not seen before like this in a game.
This is just like No Man's Sky and Fallout 76. This is the vibes I'm getting. All this like over-promising. Oh my god. How is that possible? How do you let that go through? Some interns are getting fired hard now. They're not getting credits for that internship. I mean, it is entertaining, though. That's horrible, though. That is so bad. If you're trying to get immersed into the game, this is the opposite. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Oh my goodness.
I think it's a really bold statement, but if you don't believe me, play our Witcher games. I really promise that we'll deliver a truly outstanding futuristic RPG, setting totally new standard in the genre, both in terms of the gameplay, but also on the tech side.
They are going to be receiving 30 million PLN, which is roughly $7 million.
2012,
and their 4
it
proposals
started.
were focused
Wow.
on some very interesting game development goals. Now, the first of which is city creation of high-quality open-world games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. How is this real? How has this happened? He doesn't even need doors. Some of these clips are perfectly timed. No. Oh my god. This is what Watch Dogs wanted to be, the true hack game.
Cyberpunk 2077 was targeted at release for PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Stadia. It also was advertised as plays great on Xbox Series X and PS5.
Get everything you need?
Yeah, I heard some console players can't even play the game.
On PC and current gen consoles.
Constantly crashes.
Full attention is on current gen consoles and PC.
Well, rip PS4 and Xbox One then. And probably Stadia. I don't even know. Has anybody... What's Stadia like? Oh, no. Actually unplayable. Dude, there's games in movie theater arcades that play better. And look better.
Those of you who are familiar with the way we make games know that we won't ship something which is not ready.
And of course,
I can't believe some of these clips
very
are
closely
real.
and optimizing right now the
comedic
FPS,
timing.
and we really try to make sure that the game runs as smooth as possible. And at this stage of the production, we are at the moment when we are like optimizing the most and putting lots of work into like finding ways, okay, how to make Night City run really smooth.
We've both just played a 4-hour session of Cyberpunk 2077.
I'm getting to play Cyberpunk 2077 tomorrow.
The three of us
Lucky.
just played 4 hours of Cyberpunk each.
A 4-hour full-on experience of the first part of the game.
So here's one picture where they have a bunch of computers just decked out.
First off, wow.
It was fucking awesome.
I'm really excited.
There's so much. There is so much to do.
I was absolutely blown away with the experience.
I had my doubts given the...
You know when clips just don't age well? Like, this is the epitome of what that means. That whole statement is summed up in these clips.
Trailer and how good it looked.
Like, I respect some of these people,
Everyone
but...
agrees that
I
Cyberpunk
respect
2077
Young,
so far is living up to the hype.
CDPR released the pre-order stats, 8 million copies pre-ordered, but 41% of those pre-order sales came from console gamers who did not really know what this game looked like outside of highly curated videos released specifically from the developer leading up to launch.
We want to continue to give you a
didn't
closer
care about
look
the
at
old
the game running on
consoles.
console. Since going gold, the team at CD Projekt Red has continued to
They
work
didn't care
on
about their
Cyberpunk,
elders.
addressing bugs and glitches, and enhancing the gameplay and graphics. The gameplay you see today already includes a great number of those fixes, as we work towards bringing the best possible experience on December 10th.
That's in
Cyberpunk
November. That was in
2077
November.
marries exploration of a vast
It looks so
open world
good.
with kinetic combat, story-changing player choices, and robust character development.
Cyberpunk has been taken off the PlayStation Store. You
They're
can
gonna
no
get
longer buy it
sued for
digitally,
false
and
advertising.
Sony is now officially offering refunds.
Even if you press done, you will find that no results available for Cyberpunk.
Retailers like GameStop and Best Buy are also allowing customers to get refunds.
The console version was not sent to press, and so we didn't really get to see what it looked like.
CD Projekt Red has officially apologized for not showing the base PS4 and Xbox One versions of Cyberpunk 2077 before launch.
We should have paid more attention, making it play better on the PS4 and Xbox One.
So what do you want? Supercar? Big house? You want to rule this city? Well, you ain't getting anywhere without an upgrade. You need a softer touch, stronger spine, because taking over Night City ain't gonna be easy.
That's good.
Hold on!
B! Aim for the driver! Chingado!
See you in the major leagues, Jack.
Drop that iron. Let's talk.
No! You assholes won't take me alive!
new game, Cyberpunk 2077, that's getting all the rave, has reportedly been plagued with bugs and crashes.
Everyone who is not willing to wait for updates and want to refund their digital copy can do so by submitting a request.
They literally shipped a live service, always online title. You have to be connected, you have to be committed to downloading updates to fix this game. Because if you don't have internet, you're screwed.
Guy's head is wonking out, dude. Dude, it's crazy. There's so many different glitches.
Fucking city! On his back! Officer wounded!
Wounded, alright. Yeah. They're just spawning up there.
The cops spawn behind you, not even around the corner. No, directly behind you.
Wow. Look at that comparison. 2006. Dude, even PUBG, you're getting like, you're breaking your ankles at least a little bit. What? Look at the physics. It's crazy. So much different. In 2008. Okay. Those sound effects. I know nothing's happening in that car, but like the sound effects. Wow. This brings me back. This is nice. More of this gameplay. I can't believe that though. Oh my gosh, how do you not think of these things? Better than Red Dead 2? They didn't even make a splash sound effects. I can't believe people had to pay for this. Ew. I mean, it just goes to show that Rockstar's on a different level, man. 2002! Mafia. Cyberpunk literally feels like The Matrix or something. It doesn't feel like real at all, how they're explaining it. Like, if this is what the future's like, I'm depressed. I still can't believe it's been 7 years since Grand Theft Auto 5, man. And they had all that going on then.
Don't be fooled by foreign propaganda.
Excuse me? Sorry about this.
I mean, now Rockstar just needs to make a futuristic Lego City undercover. Has better mechanics for NPCs. Oh my goodness.
No.
But this makes me want Rockstar to make a futuristic Cyberpunk game.
Shit!
What happened? Oh, the gun just disappears.
You look like a man who demands. Take it easy, and I'll take you to the safe.
Man, I never played Saints Row. There's a lot going on. Ooh! That's so much more fun. Who cares about graphics at the end of the day if you can do all that
really
stuff?
I'm really honored to announce that we are working on a Cyberpunk game, but not just a regular Cyberpunk game, on the Cyberpunk game. Imagine a rich and futuristic world with ultra-modern technology.
Oh god, this
William
guy just
Gibson,
comes off
the
so
godfather
pompous.
of Cyberpunk, as it were. Great Dismal on Twitter. He said that it just looked like GTA 5 with kind of 80s generic Cyberpunk theme slapped over it.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or the... I don't know, that thing.
Okay, I see what's happening. Nice.
Keep
Nice
in mind
edit.
that what you see here is not final. We just want to give you a glimpse of what will be possible in the released game. What would have happened if we hadn't met with the Militech agent? Or told Royce about the agent and her plans? Or just decided to buy the bot ourselves? So many options, so many possibilities. And each will have consequences that will ripple through the game world and your story. And that's just one quest.
Yeah, that's just one quest. Yeah, exactly. That is one of the most overstated parts of this game. It is not like that. It is not that interactive. It is not that tree branches type of things where everybody that plays the game is going to have a bit of a different experience. That's not what this game is.
This will really
That's a shame.
make each playthrough very unique to players, right? Not only the way you play it, the way you interact.
Dude, they're
with
gonna
the world,
get
the way you talk to
sued
people,
for false
all that kind of
advertisement.
stuff. Like,
I'm calling
if you look
it.
at all the little choices that
All these
accumulate through the game,
promises.
no playthrough will basically be like another.
95% of the dialogue options that you get are meaningless.
Set me up.
As you can see, we have many possible options. But in each case, we take a risk. It's our choice if we want to finish her off or spare her. Your Cyberpunk, your rules.
The reality is that if you spare her, nothing happens.
And that was just a glimpse of how complex the branching storyline in Cyberpunk 2077 can get. Every decision you make will have consequences.
So deep.
Your choices will shape how the world reacts to you and affect your relationships with those around you.
I gotta give the marketing team props though.
Ever heard of Johnny
They gotta get a
Silverhand?
raise because they sold the hell out of this game.
You're breathtaking.
Cyberpunk 2077
Oh, poor
is set
Keanu.
in Night City. V's current apartment is located inside a mega building, a huge building complex that forms a micro-society of its own.
Your stash is a secure system for storing equipment and can be accessed from all of your available safe houses and vehicles.
All safe houses and vehicles, it says.
Right now, at the moment, we're not planning
Another
for you
false-
to buy different apartments because
Another
Cyberpunk
false
is a very
promise.
story-focused adventure.
Cyberpunk is an RPG
How many?
at heart. I can't stress that.
Somebody's
enough.
had to
People
have made
been
a
doubting
list.
that, but actually, I think in many ways,
Some
it is
Excel
more RPG
spreadsheet
than
has
even,
been made.
Witcher was.
I couldn't
Had to
even
have.
find a way to figure out what level an enemy actually is. So you never know exactly how easy or how difficult a fight is going to be.
This is an RPG.
Seems like it's
so before
so
we get into our
boring.
appearance, we need to define our backstory.
In the deep dive, we can see that the character has three sort of origins that we can pick? I mean, what are they and how do they actually affect the gameplay?
Oh, okay.
You're like, yes, let's go.
Yeah, okay. I'll go into my 50-minute answer. Okay, so you actually start off being a completely different person. Now, what is important with that is we actually take that through the whole game.
God,
and
just
we did our best in the quest team to like support
puts the worst
all
taste
those,
in my mouth because
three,
they're
I would
just
say,
lying
main ways to go
through their
through
teeth.
the story. And of course, player can like mix and match anytime, you know, any way he really wants. But it's something that we take from the very beginning till the very end.
The life paths have no impact on how any of the story plays out and are all just really short, really stilted 20-minute intro sections that all end with the player watching the exact same cutscene no matter what you picked.
Cyberpunk 2077 is slightly shorter than Witcher 3 because we got a lot of complaints about Witcher 3's main story just being too long. And looking at the metrics, you see
that many complaints.
Tremendous numbers of people played through
Less
this game
gaming?
really far, but never made it to the end.
The gamers want less gaming?
So we did shorten the main story.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold. But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look. You're right.
Dude, all these promo videos get me so hyped. It makes me want to play the game. And then I see all the cuts to the glitches and horrible things that are missing in the game, and it just brings my hype so far down into depression and darkness.
Your pastime, who's at your side. Choosing how you
Look at how
spend
good
your
all this
dirty money.
looks. The potential. You can't even access it.
You're never going to be in a situation where you're like, I need to get in there. I need to get in there. And then you go and you're like, oh, I can't get in there. Because the city is so big. It's overwhelmingly huge.
Endless possibilities.
That reminds me of the No Man's Sky. You'll never be able to run into your friends or something, and then the friends ran into the same exact location and then figure it out that it's not an online multiplayer game.
And endless lies.
Endless lies. Or did she say lies or lies? Wait, sorry.
You're never going to be in a situation where you're like, I need to get in there. I need to get in there. And then you go and you're like,
they just
I can't
close
get in
off the
there."
whole game.
Because the city is so big. It's overwhelmingly huge.
Endless possibilities. And endless lies.
Endless lies. Perfect. Yeah,
We have to crawl home.
What is the point?
Could always be worse. A big part of our RPG experience is having a world that is interactive.
Okay, that's a way. Oh, you can drive the flaming car? Dude, that's a feature. I'm not even mad about that. I'd want to do that. It's like a box within a box. Yeah, the world's really big, especially if you fall off it and just fall into an endless pit that never ends. Just keep falling forever. Oh.
Yo no te hice nada. That's not fair.
Here, a generic ad has morphed into an advertisement specifically tailored to V.
I'm begging.
Oh.
Let me go. Call the cops.
That's how you talk?
I beg you. Mercy.
Dude, Planet Fitness got a little chaotic.
Life is full of disappointment. Don't do this.
You just wanted to
Cyberpunk
dance.
is a mature, visceral experience, and as such, it will let you explore a variety of different interactions with the game world. And as you just saw, its people.
Oh, he made him stand and run! It's a miracle! Oh no. Is he gonna get hit by a car?
Things are about to get heated.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck!
It looks like the scavengers from earlier are still angry.
They're pulling ahead, Hyder. Watch it now.
Random encounters like these are an example of how your actions directly influence your open world experience. We're currently in Pacifica, one of Night City's 6 unique districts. It was designed to be a tourist hotspot within the city. As you can see, this didn't pan out. When uncertainty struck the global economy, investors pulled their funding, leaving most establishments unfinished.
I love that like text at the top, work in progress, final products. You know, it's like, yeah, it sure doesn't.
Is the city fully explorable or are there restricted areas?
No, we are planning to really create a seamless feeling of a true open world game.
It's one of those places where expectations and reality collide, resulting in a heap of disappointment.
Can't fire him. He didn't lie.
Taking a casual stroll here would not be a good idea. A fast motorbike or armor-plated car would be the safer option.
How much customization is there for vehicles, colors, decals, and performance?
Yeah, so while we don't really have that much customization in the game for
The worst sentence to start off in history is so yeah.
For the cars.
Everything that comes after
what we
it.
do have is different variants of cars.
These are
probably not going to be
who
true.
love the smell of exhaust and the roar of street wildlife. Their powerful engines and exchangeable parts make them perfect for tuning.
You do not really customize them. What you do, you actually own different vehicles that have been already customized, and you can find different vehicles that have been already tuned up, but you do not do it yourself.
Why not?
Whether it's street racing, running from the NCPD,
Why
or just
not?
showing off in the streets.
Oh, they're cool with it.
Leave me the hell alone.
Welcome to the city of Gonk Dreams.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Out in the world, if you commit some crimes, if you just suddenly become violent, then people will respond to that. So as an example, you know, the NCPD might start chasing you.
Yeah, they'll chase you, all right.
I don't deserve this.
What is this voice acting? Dude, they spent all the money on Keanu, but they didn't get any other voice actors. Question mark.
No, you will put that away. I got kids, man.
Always show.
Take him out. Stop, police.
How can they get that wrong? You know? Oh, thank goodness that car is bulletproof? No? Oh, no. No, it's not. It's pretty strong, though.
The hell? There you are.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't think you can talk your way out of this one.
Oh. They're gonna help? Nope, they've been paid off. They've been paid off. I'll be looking at you now.
What are you doing?
No way!
And don't do it again.
Oh, you just took drugs in front of you, officer. Arrest him for... Oh my gosh, he's getting shot by the guy. I love how all these old games, some of them even look better too.
Keep me covered anymore.
Beg pardon. Sorry.
Hey, you got your ID?
Is that enough time for the team? Are you guys confident that the game will be ready by then and good to go by April 16th?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question because, I mean, if we wouldn't, then we wouldn't have to announce the release date. I guess our studio is one that...
I didn't like that response. That sounded a little pompous, no? Like a little mean? There's something that rubs me the wrong way now with some of these clips of these guys talking. I don't know. I was totally on their side before this game released, but the more and more I'm seeing these clips, it's like these guys have a complex going on where they think they are the you know, cream of the crop. Just because they came out with a good game and then there's a good show about their good game, they think they're like the hottest in town. And with these clips that just didn't age well at all, it makes them look like a bunch of jokes.
It really puts quality above everything, and this is also reassuring for me as a developer. Like, I know we will not ship this game if it isn't ready by the time we decided to ship it.
Yeah, pre-order now.
Based on that legacy of genuine and honest communication, you've trusted us and pre-ordered our game. And despite good reviews on PC, the console version of Cyberpunk 2077 did not meet the quality standard we wanted it to meet. Every change and
why didn't the
improvement
other
needed to
guy
be tested,
talk?
and as it turned out, our testing did not show a
under his bed
big
or
part
something.
of the issues you experienced while playing the game.
There's been a lot of talk that CD Projekt Red was going to be sued for misrepresentation, and now apparently the one of 4 law firms that was planning to sue CD Projekt Red have actually filed against them.
On behalf of persons or entities who purchased or otherwise acquired publicly traded CD Projekt securities between January 16th, 2020 and December 17th, 2020. Now, does that date, January 16th, ring a bell? It should. January 16th is when CD Projekt put out this statement.
We are currently at a stage where the game is complete and playable, but there's still work to be done. Postponing launch will give us the precious months we need to make the game perfect.
Class action lawsuits against CD Projekt because of deceitful practices that not only fooled customers and media outlets, but also investors.
CD Projekt Red's share price dropped 20% in a day. Actually, it's worse than that. Their share price has dropped over 45% in
Some of the irony in these clips in the game is
I'd say
hilarious.
that this is a failure of software engineering. But as is so often the case, that also means it's a failure in business terms.
The marketing team did their job, everybody else didn't.
It's pretty obvious.
The designers did their
CD
job
Projekt
for the
Red
logo.
was trying to fix both time and scope at the same time. People will be burned out and working less effectively. Anybody that's tried working that hard for that long knows what I'm talking about.
On the project in total,
it's between 400 and 500 people, I think, working on the game.
So we've got all of those people working on the game. Have you experienced any times of like crunch time, the normal
crunch time?
Yeah, well, 100-hour weeks, 60-hour weeks type deal when you end up going through.
We don't really like to talk about it too much because it's a little bit too controversial, and we're more here like to talk about the game and not about like the working life around the game.
We do everything ourselves. So if we suck somewhere,
oh my gosh, is there videos already popping up of why I left CD Projekt Red? Because I see it coming already. People getting fired, people leaving because the company put them like in these 100-week out. We don't like to talk about it because we definitely overwork our employees. That's what that's what he was thinking.
it's on us. It's nobody else to blame. But if it's a success, it's the success of the people and of the teams. And we are, actually, I am immensely proud of it. And I think the whole team. So there's
this
really
telling
nobody us
sad.
what to do.
Thank you so much for coming by. Thanks to you and for pushing our industry forward continually. Guys, give it up. Marcin, CD Projekt Red.
Woo! Hope you're going to therapy.
So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks, and have a great evening.
Come touch me like I'm an ordinary man. Have a look in my eyes. I don't need my skin, that is the fire. It's got
the marketing. I'm telling you.
Ready to make sense of anyone.
This has to be the most hyped game of all time. That's where the budget went. You know what I feel bad for? I'm sorry, I'm gonna pause it, but I just feel bad for all these people that bought this game, that were really, really excited for it and bought into all the advertising and all these lies and all these toys that they made and everything before the game even came out. And people just probably spent hundreds of dollars on that maybe they didn't have, maybe, or they were saving up because 2020 was a shitty year. They're like, I want to play the best game in the world and get away from my world. And then the virtual world was shittier than the real world. Crazy. Custom graphics. Shoes. Imagine walking around with Cyberpunk shoes right now. You're getting bullied.
Personal responsibility, personal responsibility, personal responsibility, personal responsibility.
Dr. Disrespect. That was kind of swag. Just yet? What? Wait. The map just stops? Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it.
Well, well, looks like fortune favors the stupid, too. Now what?
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
That is the perfect clip to end this. Sweet dreams. Oh, man. Like, I don't remember a game that was hyped up this much. There was No Man's Sky, Fallout 76, but those two, I don't think were as hyped up as you saw at the end. Like, all that advertising, I mean, a bus, shoes, graphics card covers. Like, who's looking at a graphics card in your computer? I'm never looking into my computer. Why do I need a custom graphics card? But just to see all this blown out of proportion hype to be let down so far. It's funny to me because I never bought into the game. I was hyped about it and I was excited to possibly buy the game, but I never got into the actual hype, where I know a lot of people close to me were super excited. People that didn't even play games were excited about this game just coming out, because it was supposed to change the landscape of gaming for this decade, for this next gen, you know? What this video also showed was a lot of things that they didn't deliver story-wise and character-wise, and features that they promised at one point and then just never were in the game at all, or something in the trailer, like the classic movie trailer trope where you put something in the trailer and you're like, oh, I can't wait to see that in the movie, and it's not in the movie, and you're like, what the hell? They did that in the game too. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about this. I adore this video though. I mean, the content, the way that this was edited, all the clips, it was just like the gift that kept on giving. I don't know anything about video game creation and developing, but I know it's probably one of the hardest things to do, and then to do it on this scale, it's like almost trying to grasp the size of the universe. It's just so vast, too big, that all these 400, 500 people that are working 100-hour weeks can't even get the simplest things right, like filling in custom text on a street sign. Cops and robbers is like something we learned when we were like 5 years old. Can't even put it in your game right. They were doing it right 20 years ago. It's just sad. But ladies and gentlemen, if you play the game, let me know what your thoughts are about it. If you've played it on the next gen consoles and PC, you might have had a totally different experience where you love the game. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Shake 'em and pick 'em.